Welcome all to the digital class of mathematics. Today in our first session of chapter 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas, we will be discussing questions of exercise 4.1. Let's see the first question. Use the figure to name 5 points, a line, 4 rays and 5 line segments. So let's see the first part where we have to name the 5 points. We can clearly see the 5 points are point D, point E, point O, point B and point C. Now let's see the B part. You have to name a line. That means only one line you need to name. So we can mention a line to be BE because it can be extended in both the directions. You can name any other line as per your choice. Now let's see the C part, 4 rays. You have to mention the 4 rays. So what is a ray? Yes, a ray can be extended only in one direction and it has only one end point. So I can name a ray to be OE, OD, OC and OB. There can be many answers you can write for the 4 rays. Now let's see the D part where you need to mention the 5 line segments. So the 5 line segments can be DE, OE, BO or OB you want to write, OC and BE. These are the 5 line segments. Now let's see the question number 2. Name the line given in all possible 12 ways, choosing only 2 letters at a time from the 4 given. So you need to write down the names of the line in all the possible 12 ways. All the possible 12 ways means if you are writing a line AB, this can be written as BA as well. So let's write down with the first point A. So the first line, if it is AB, A to B, then we can write down AC, then AD, right? So AB can be written as BA, AC can be written as CA and AD can be written as DA, right? Now let's start with B. So first will be BA, right? And BA we have already mentioned. So next will be BC and then BD. So the another way we can write BC as CB and BD as DB. Now let's start with this C. So the first will be CA. CA we have already written, CB we have already written. Now what is left? CD. So we are naming here CD. So CD can be written as DC as well. Now let's see from the D. DA we have mentioned, DB we have mentioned, DC we have mentioned. So these are the 12 possible ways in which you can name the line here. Now let's see question number 3. Use the figure to name. Let's see a figure. This is the figure given in the question. Let's do the first part. Line containing point E. We have to name a line containing point E. So we can name either from this line or this. So I am taking it as EF. You can write AE as well, BE, DE, right? Now let's see the B part. You have to name a line passing through A. Passing through A, matlab this point, that line should pass through this A. So it can be AB, AD, AE. So I am writing the answer AE. You can also write AB, AD. Now let's see, you have to name a line on which O lies, on which the point O lies. So O lie on which line? It lie on OC, or you can say CO. Now let's see the D part. You need to name two pairs of intersecting lines. So intersecting lines, you need to tell here two pairs of intersecting line. So the first pair of intersecting line is, if I am considering this line and this. So this is AD, or you can say AE, and this is CO. So the first pair is AE and CO. And if I consider the second pair will be AE and EF. AE and EF. Now let's see question number 4. How many lines can pass through? How many lines can pass through one given point? If I give you only a one dot, that means a 1 point. So how many lines can we pass through it? So let's draw, for example. So I can draw many lines. So that's why from a one given point, infinite lines can be drawn, or you can say countless lines, because you cannot count how many lines can pass through one given point. Now for the B part, where you need to say how many lines can pass through two given points. If I give you 2 points, this is my first point, this is my second point. So how many lines can pass through it? Only one. So we will write down here only one. Only one line can pass through two given points. Now let's see question number 5. Draw a rough figure and label suitably in each of the following cases. The first is point P lies on AB. Now AB is what? A line segment. So this is my line segment A and B. I have named. You have to take a point P on it. So I can take it here as well. Point P, right? So this is the first figure where AB is a line segment and I am taking a point P. Lies on AB means on it only. In the second part, XY a line and PQ a line intersects at M. That means you need to draw two lines. So I have already drawn two lines. Let's name it. This as X, this as Y. So this is XY and PQ. So these are the two lines which are intersecting at a point. So at this point they are intersecting. So this point is named as M. Line L contains E and F but not D. There is a line L. So this is a line and we can name it with the small letter L, which contains a point E, and let's consider here to be the point F, but not D. That means on this line L there is no point D. So I can write it down to be here, or it is your choice, you can mention anywhere around the line L. Okay. Now let's see the D part, where you need to draw two lines OP and OQ. These are the two lines which meet at O. That means O is the common point of intersection, and that point of intersection is coming in both the lines. So this is the diagram, this is the figure for this. So this common point is O, where the two lines are meeting. So this is OP, one can be written as OP and another one can be written as OQ. Is it clear? So class, in your homework, you all need to write exercise 4.1, all questions discussed in this session in your mathematics notebook, where you have written your introduction part. You also need to do question number 6 of exercise 4.1 as your homework. And for your reference, I have written here question number 6. and if you read the question, consider the following figure of a line MN. This is the line given to you. Say whether following statements are true or false in context of the given figure. So you only need to tell whether the given statement is true or false. Thank you.